Hello, fellow humans. I'm Birta and welcome to my channel. We've all heard the saying, New Year, New Hair.
It is February.
Is February? What the hell happened to January? Okay, but it's 2021 and it's nice to see you. I've been missing you. What I want to do is remove this wig because, as we all know, this is not my real locks. My real hair sucks. It really does. So what I want to do is try and use rollers like these velcro rollers in my natural hair, and I'm gonna tell you a story while I do it. Some of you might have seen my hair journey throughout these last 2 years on my channel. The situation under here is not too pretty at the moment. I kind of have a mullet. I have a root about yay big and a faded color. So I think we should just move on, get into the groove. I'll show you my real hair and I will tell you the story from when I was kidnapped. Even though I would say it was a kidnapping, it's kind of not as bad as it sounds. So I'm not gonna put any content warning on here because it's kind of more of a funny story because everything ended up being a-okay. Alright. Ooh, you're gonna be judging the situation. This is some kind of a Joker hair that I have going on right now. I'm kind of thinking I should just chop it off again, but look at the color. It's so faded and gross. It's a mess. The first step is kind of wetting the hair, I think. So let's give this a spritz. Okay, so to start the story, I used to work in a place that's like a call center where people would call in and it's kind of the service that you give is kind of a bonus driven. So you get bonuses for selling stuff. So you get extra money for being a good salesperson, I guess. I was working with a girl that I'm not gonna mention her name because it doesn't matter to the story. Let's just call her something universal, not Icelandic. So let's just say her name is Eve. And Eve was such a good salesperson. She was like the best of the best. She was always at the top of the sales, and she was getting all these, like, because she was getting so many bonuses, she was kind of getting more rewards from that as well. So Eve was a proper salesperson, and when she was quitting, because I kind of liked her, we were not really meeting each other outside of work kind of pals, but we talked, we were friendly. So when she was quitting, I said to her, like, as people say, let's meet up for coffee sometime. I'd like to meet you again, like, let's stay in touch. Whatever. She was like,
Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Let's do it.
I don't hear from her for a long time. I changed workplaces until one day I get a message from her saying,
Hey, do you want to meet up? Let's go to a cafe or something.
I was like, yeah, sounds good. Just name the day and place and I'll be there. Me and my husband used to live very close to the downtown area. So when she suggested some coffee house downtown, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just walk. And he took our car to go to a band practice. I mean, fine, just regular thing. It would take me maybe 15 minutes to walk downtown from where we were living, but the weather wasn't super nice that day, so she offered to pick me up. I was like, yeah, sure, thank you, sounds good. I like super appreciate it, thank you. Once he comes by, I'm the 5th person into the car. I thought it was just gonna be the 2 of us. So I sit down in the car and I'm like, hey, what's up? And she asked me,
Do you mind if we give them a drive someplace, like drop them off someplace before we go out for a coffee?
and I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, we can talk in the car. It doesn't bother me all that much. We drive to like this industrial area outside of Reykjavik. We drive there. She parks the car and they all get out. Now I'm like, what's up? Why are you all going out? She's like,
Oh, we're just gonna pop in here. You should come. You should come with us. Check it out.
Sure. Whatever. What is it? What are you gonna do?
Oh, there's really good coffee here. We should, yeah.
I don't even drink coffee. So I get in there, realize very quickly that this is multi-level marketing, kind of a recruitment meeting. And I was so pissed off. I was so annoyed and I felt so used. And I'm not gonna name the brand of most of you probably know, sells coffee. And I told her, like, I don't even drink coffee.
Oh, they're gonna be introducing some oils that you can drink, and they're very good for you, and blah, 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 blah.
So what she did is she actually stole me from my house. We met under false pretenses. I thought we were going to sit down as friends and chat about what had been going on in our lives. But instead, I'm in an industrial area without a car, in somewhere in Kópavogur, which is not too close to Vesturbær. I sit there like a fucking idiot because I was so stunned. I really didn't know what to do. I sat through half of it because I was like, I can just suffer through this and she'll drive me home and I'm just gonna forget about it. But no, it took such a fucking long time that I left. Because she picked me up, I wasn't wearing as warm of clothes as I would have if I had walked downtown. I was kind of, it was so frustrating. So I walked into a bus station, and because this was in an industrial area, the buses don't go there frequently. So yeah, I was kind of stuck there trying to call my husband, who was at a band practice, so he couldn't hear his phone. So it ended up me calling a friend of mine that came and picked me up. After this, I was very suspicious of people talking to me like firsthand. Like, if I haven't talked to you in a while, like, what do you need? What do you want? Are you trying to sell me something? Are you gonna kidnap me? It has mental consequences to do this to someone, and also it's kind of bullying in a sense to pressure, just take someone to a meeting without being honest about what you're trying to do and try and sell them something. And it's so gross. I don't support any MLM, multi-level marketing, pyramid scheme kind of businesses at all, because I just don't want people to feel that this is the only way they can recruit someone, is to actually lie to them. I haven't stayed in contact with her either, so I have no idea what she's doing now, if she is at the top of this thing or not. I kind of don't care. I hope she's not doing this anymore. I hope she has found something better and more productive to do with her time and her life and her money, because it usually is very expensive to be a part of things like these as well. So I'm very lucky, I guess. I'm very happy they didn't have any nefarious intentions apart from this. I mean, at least they didn't rob me, but they could have. They could have kind of robbed me if I felt that was the only way out, was to buy into this shit. Because she's also such a good salesperson. Like, she could sell you your own hat. So I don't know how I did not buy into it, but I think it's mainly because I felt so violated. I felt my trust was so broken that I'm like, I'm not gonna do business with this person, or I'm not gonna talk to them after this ever again. which I haven't done, so. I have put the rollers in. I have no idea if I did it correctly. Let's look at the back. I'm gonna check back in when I'm done, and let's just see if this is any better than my natural hair. I think it's safe to say I'll be sticking with the wigs.